Yo, what's up? Back at it again. Another Mo City story. And I'm gonna call this the Red Z28. Now, the Red Z28, this is my sixth car that I had in my lifetime. And it all started by I started working at AutoNation Chevrolet. So I'm working on cars and stuff. And this guy came through one day with a black Z28. He had two 12s in the trunk. He got an alignment done. He needs some suspension work. It was all messed up. So I said, hey man, how much you got your Z28 for? Oh, I got it for 4,500. It had like 140,000 miles on it. I like, okay, cool, that's fair enough. Like, man, that's a nice looking car. And I said, this won't be a bad car to get as my next car. Cause I just bought the Crown Victoria, the white Crown Victoria, Police Interceptor. So I'm on Craigslist. Every day, looking at Z28, seeing new ones pop up. I like, there go another one. I like, look at these prices. I like, okay, get your money together, Charles, and get your Z28. So income tax came around, and I was ready. By Z28, I had about $3,000 to spare, $3,200 to spend on a Camaro Z28. So I'm looking at Craigslist. I need an LS1. So one popped up. It was a 99 Camaro Z28 LS1. Only thing is, the side mirrors was like purple and it had a funny looking hood, but I didn't care. I was get Z28 any means necessary. It got an LS1 in it. I'm gonna roll with it. So I never could see the number off Craigslist, so they didn't have no number. I was like, this kind of janky. They don't have no number. They got the pictures. I don't know about this. So I'm looking at other ones. It was just out my price range. So I found a 95 black Z28 for $2,500. It had an LT1 in it. And if you know, the LT1s have the OptiSpark. And that's a no-no. Basically, the OptiSpark is a distributor that sits behind the water pump on the engine. Basically, the water pump start leaking, the OptiSpark go bad. You gotta spend $300 for a new one, OEM OptiSpark. You can't get nothing aftermarket. It's gonna crap out on you. Waste of time. Get OEM OptiSpark. Either your water pump leak and it put out the OptiSpark, or if you run through rain or a puddle and it gets on the OptiSpark, it's a wrap. That's it. It's just prone to doing that. But everything else on the car is fine. It's just there right there, the weak spot, the OptiSpark with your spark plug wires. Just, don't do it. Do not do it. So the only thing around that, the counter around that, is a OptiSpark delete kit, and it costs $1,500 to do. You gotta pay $1,500 for the kit, put it on, it deletes the OptiSpark, and then you get it tuned out and problem solved. You don't have to worry about that ever again. I say that because one of my members in my car group, Justin, got it done on his Firebird. He did the OptiSpark delete, and he paid that much. He did that because he was going to keep the car. I mean, why not? But neither here or there, I'm just explaining the OptiSpark delete to the people that want to get a LT1 Camaro with that engine. There you go. You know the weak spots of the engine. So back to this. I had the 2,500, so I called the dude. I said, hey, you got the 95 Z28 for sale? He like, yeah, I got it for sale for 2,500. I'm like, all right, I'm on my way. Where you at? Oh, the car's locked up, this and this. So I'm just thinking, I need to go to the bank, get this money, give it to him. I have my Camaro, I'm good. I don't care if it's LT1 at the time. He put a new starter on and stuff. I like, yeah, I just need a Camaro, something different. So he just was a runaround. I said, you know what? I ain't gonna even do it. So I just pulled the plug on it, did all that. I just waited. So I ended up pulling away from my stash, bought some rims for the Crown Victoria, spending here and there for my stash for the car. So I said, you know what? I can't get it this year. So I'm just looking at Z28s again on Craigslist every day while I'm at work. Free time, I'm looking on Craigslist at Z28s. To a year later, for another year. So I was looking at them for about 2 years. So this special one popped up. It was for $5,000. And then it went down to $4,500. Then $4,000. Then $3,500. Then $3,000. I said, this red Z28, it's kind of beat up. I said, hey, it's kind of beat up there. But it got potential, you know? All I know, it got an LS1 in it. I want it. So I put the red factor out the window. I'm like, to heck with it. If it's red, it's red. As long as it got an LS1, I got to get it. So income tax came around, got my money, you know, had my money in the bank. I said, I'm going to just sit on it till one come along and pull all the money out and get the Z28. So Friday, I'm at work and I'm on Craigslist. I said, ooh, 2,500 Z28 LS1 98 in Seabrook. I said, hey, I got to leave and get this car today. I said, hey, boss, can I leave early today? Like, yeah, you can leave early today. Make sure somebody cover you. I'm like, okay, cool. So I went to the bank, pulled all the money out. So, yeah, I pulled a $2,500 out, cash. I had it in my pocket. So I went home, got a couple things real quick, hopped in the Crown Vic. I left around when school was out. So I had to deal with the school zones and traffic. So I hit 610 to 249. And then 249 all the way to Seabrook. So I made there. I pulled up and I saw the red Camaro. I like the tail lights was beat up, the exhaust was dragging, the headlights beat up. I'm looking at it like it's kind of bad. I like crank it up. Oh yeah, here you go, pal. Like he cranked it up. I plugged in my scan thing, make sure no check engine lights was on. And he like, cool. I said, no check engine lights on, no problem. Like, okay, that's fine. So he cranked it up. And I noticed he cranked it up, it had a push button start. So he did the push button start, he cranked it up. Like, yeah, it did this. It got this. You want a test drive? I like, yeah. So I hopped in the car with him. We drove around the corner. I'm like, okay, it drive pretty good. So I was looking at it, I like, okay, the tires in the back is bad. Tires in the front is bad. He had some 215s, 16s in the front, 225s in the back. I'm like, man, these some bacon strip tires. You know, the tires come 245s all the way around, square stands, but neither here or there. The 245s are still kind of bacon strips, but it's more wider tire and more grip for driving, period. Way better. So I look at it like it need tires, the taillights messed up, headlights dinky, inside, okay, inside okay. Like, what you want for $2,500? I'm like, I think about it. So I was thinking about it. I had to go to the restroom. I gotta pee. I drink a lot of water. I gotta pee real bad. So I went across the street in a stranger's house with $2,500 in my pocket. I like, can you use the restroom? Went in, used the restroom. I came out, I was looking paranoid like a mother. Like, man, this dude can just get me, and that's it. Like, I'm at his mercy. I'm inside his house. So I made it out the house. I'm like, yeah, man. I like, yeah, thank you, man. Let me use the restroom. Yada, yada. Like, all right. So I went out there, He like, so you made up your mind what you want to do? I got some buyers. I got some people that called me out Craigslist want to buy it. I looked at him like, yeah, I do it. Like, can I get it for $2,400? Yeah, you get it for $2,400. What about 23? Nah. You can get it for $2,400. So he pulled out the title. I looked at the title, matched it up with the VIN on the car, and then the doors. And then he had the keys laid out there, so I gave him $2,400. He gave me the title and keys. I said, hey, I need to park my Crown Vic. Where I park it? You can park in this Kroger's parking lot right up the street from me. I'm like, okay, cool. Make sure nobody mess with my stuff. So I parked it there. I like, all right, man, thank you. I need to get the state inspection. I like, all right, talk to you later. He was full of crap. He hit me with the okie dog, but it is what it is. So I'm driving like, yeah, I got the car. I got the paper plates on. Like, I got the car. I need to drive home, get it home now, and come back and get the Crown Vic. So I'm driving, and right before I hit 249, come from Seabrook, last gas station, I passed it up. I looked at my gas hand. I must have turned around so fast, hook slide, and bumped into the Valero gas station. Got $20 in gas. I like, all right, $20 in gas. I got the $20 in gas. So I'm on my way. I'm going down 249. And I'm getting it in. I like, ooh. I like, it got some throttle. Went to 90 here, there. I like, okay, it ain't where I wanted to be yet, but it got potential. It got potential. So I'm driving. I'm like, okay. I'm looking at first things I need to change out is the lights. I need to change out the interior lights. I need to change out the tail lights. I just need to change out all the lights to LED lights. I'm thinking about that. So I made it on home, parked the car, and then called my stepdad, Adrian. I called him like, hey, yo, I got the Camaro. Can you take me to go pick up my Crown Vic? Like, yeah, I got you later. So he came like around 9:30, hopped in his Impala with him, went way down to Seabrook. And then I got my Crown Vic, so I followed him back. He was steady losing air in his tire. He had to go to the gas station, air up his tire. He had aftermarket wheels on at the time, some 20s. Bad idea. So we driving. We make it home from Seabrook. So I parked the Crown Vic next to the Durango. Camaro's right in front of it. I like, you know what? I will put some insurance on this car tomorrow and go from there. So I put car insurance on the car, added that on, and then I said, hey, I need to get tags for it until I buy the title. So I got the tags for the car. So I had insurance and tags so I could at least drive it to work. And then I got paid. I put on some new tires temporarily. They were like some 225 16s, but they were some new tires in the back. Like, I needed something. And then it started. I just started changing it out. I had to change out the differential pinion seal, put new differential fluid in, change out the transmission dipstick. First thing I did was change the oil in it. I changed out all the lights to LED lights. I changed out the tail lights on there. I changed out the headlights on there. I got exhaust welded onto the car. I did all new tires, 245, 50, R16s, Falcons all the way around on the factory tires. I got drill slotted brakes in the front, drill slotted brakes in the back, a DNA, adjustable panhard bar, BMR, lower control arms in the back. I got the short antenna. What else I got? I got KYB shocks in the back. I got sway bar links in the back. The polyurethane red ones, pretty good material. In the front, I got a BMR upper control arm, the A arm for the front, the upper one. And I got an SLP lid I put on now, make it breathe a little bit better. I got SLP smooth bellow that helps out with the throttle body. And what else? I just keep up on changing the oil and stuff. Sure enough, I was riding it. So I was riding February, March, April, May, end of May come. So early June come, I'm going to the dentist and wing. So I'm hitting the gas, it's going all the way up to $4 grand, $5 grand, but the car won't go. Like, what the heck is this? I'm thinking like, nah, it can't be the transmission. Sure enough, it was transmission. I took it to Gene like, how long you had it? I had it this. It got 167,000 miles on it. Like, yeah, it's gonna need to be transmission rebuild. I like, all right, take it to the shop, get it fixed. So I had the transmission rebuild for $1,500. This guy Gene I work with, he rebuilds transmissions. He's pretty good. So I had the transmission rebuilt on it. After that, I had the rear main seal replaced, the oil pan gasket replaced. I might as well do it while he in now. It was just an extra $250. It's worth it. Get out the way. You don't have to worry about the leaks. Or do it again. So I did that. Just coming along, just replaced the fuel pump in now with a Walboro 250 liter per hour fuel pump. Walboro, pretty good fuel pump for aftermarket, well-known name. I did that. And just stuff. I had a fuel pressure regulator back there. It was a purple fuel pressure regulator, basically cheap crap. It wasn't good quality, and then the gauge didn't work. The gauge didn't work at all, so it was just there for disguise. So I said, hey, I need a better fuel pressure regulator. I'm gonna go to HMP and get the fuel pressure regulator done. So I got an Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator on now, real good, $150 good. And then I got steel braided lines underneath it. The setup is the regulator is underneath the car, and the steel braided line run all the way to my intake manifold. I got that straight. I got a transmission cooler for my 4L60E, and it's just some things lined up. I'm gonna do my torque arm next, differential cover to protect my differential. I'm gonna do probably a 3200 stall for my transmission. I'll probably do a Corvette servo. I'll probably do a new flywheel, new starter, new alternator. It's just some things I got lined up for the car, cause I know I love it. I love the car. I care about it. I had so many good times with the car, you know. And just like the ride, I kind of understand when my dad was alive, where he came from, when we used to hop in the car and we just drive around Houston and drive different places. I kind of get what he was doing back then. Like, I get it now, and that's why I do it, just for the thrill of it. Yep, just some things. Got an all aluminum radiator, paid $259 for. I got a new harmonic balancer, all aluminum. You know, them things are prone to breaking, and then your LS1 go grenade, your harmonic balancer with the rubber inside. I said, no. Hit all the weak spots on your car, CP, and that's what I'm doing. It just, the thrill of it, I'm just putting the video out there for people to see, you know. I know I'm rambling on, but this just epic for me right here, you know. So I'm just had this video saved in my files of most city stories, and want to go back and see me talk about cars of my life, you know where to go. Just pull up more city stories off of YouTube, and here I am. Even when I'm not here no more, just got something for you to watch. So I don't know what the next one's gonna be, but it gotta be a good one. Until then, catch you later.